What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Browns video for you guys. And in this video, I have some Browns free agent news to talk about, as well as some very unfortunate injury news. And of course, we're going to start off with the injury news, as just when I thought the Browns got through last night's game relatively unscathed, of course, Elijah Moore did have a rib injury. They did x-rays on it, and they came back negative, which is always a good thing. It's the one time you want to have something come back negative. But yeah, I thought that was it, right? Just Elijah Moore. No, of course not, because little did I know, Jacob Phillips actually got hurt last night too, and he had a shoulder injury. Well, earlier today, Adam Schefter came out and tweeted this, and I quote, Browns linebacker Jacob Phillips, a former starter who finished last season on an injured reserve due to a pectoral injury, will miss this season with a torn pec, per source. So yeah, that's 2 torn pecs in 2 years for Jacob Phillips. Poor guy, I think, has been hurt 3 of the last 4 years, pretty much. Like major injuries. He had a torn quad in 2021 during the joint practices with the Giants. Missed a good portion of that season. I think he actually came back, though. And then, of course, last year, torn pec. This year, torn pec. And unfortunately, that might be it for him as a Cleveland Brown. Most likely, they're probably going to waive him with an injury designation to open up a spot on the roster. That's what they do nowadays, you know. But yeah, that freaking sucks, because I saw him as a contributor on our defense. And if you look at what we got at linebacker, now that Phillips is out for the year, other than the big 3, JOK, Walker Jr., and Taki, you have Tony Fields, who I think will be really good this year. You have a couple special teamers in Matthew Adams and Jordan Kunezic. And then you have 3 practice squad guys. Mohamed Diabate, Charlie Thomas III, and Cam Bright. So yeah, depth really isn't there for the most part. That's kind of scary, considering your starting linebackers are all coming off injury. And then a guy that you thought was going to be a starter just got hurt again. I swear, it never ends with this damn team. I swear. And then Matthew Adams, I think, is hurt too. Lovely. We're falling like flies. Now, I'm sure Browns fans are going to say, do you think we're going to go out and sign somebody like Anthony Barr? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but I think they're more or less just going to rely what they already have. They're going to rely on what they have in the building right now, I think. Yeah. They're going to see if anyone steps up, and then if no one really catches their eye, they might go out and sign a free agent. I mean, remember, a couple years ago, Mac Wilson got hurt during practice, training camp. They went out and they signed Malcolm Smith, and he turned out to be a really good contributor for the defense. So we'll see what they do there. Now we go to the free agent news, as according to Aaron Wilson, and I quote, this came out just a little bit ago, Browns are signing former Colts running back Jordan Wilkins after a successful workout, per league source. Now, a little background information on Mr. Wilkins. He is 29 years old. He just turned 29 on July 18th. And when it comes to stats, there's not really much there. He has 4 career rushing touchdowns. And he's actually played in quite a few games. Mainly at the beginning of his career. Played in 16 games in 2018, 14 games in 2019, 15 games in 2020, and then in 2021, he split time with Indy and Tennessee. Only played in, 5 games? And then last year, played in 4 games. And in his career, he has 4 starts, 3 of which were in 2018, and then he had 1 in 2019. So yeah, he seems like a really good depth running back option. Now, do I think he can possibly make the final 53? Yeah, I think it's possible. But I think he's going to be that guy that's going to hold it down until Jerome Ford gets back. Yeah. He's just another body for the running back room. And it'll be really interesting to see what he can do, as of course he's competing with some really good running backs for playing time right now behind Chubb. You have Demetric Felton, who's looked really good, John Kelly, who's looked fantastic at times, and Hassan Hall. Do I think he could beat out Kelly and Hall? Yeah. Felton is going to be tough. Yeah, Felton's going to be tough to beat out. But I think it's possible. So we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and yeah, we'll see if anything else comes out. If anything else does come out, I'll make a video on it. But it really sucks to hear about Jacob Phillips. That dude just cannot catch a break. He really can't. He's a really good player when he's on the field. Too bad he can't stay on the field because of injury. The injury bug absolutely loves that guy. Sheesh. Just horrible luck. But that's going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out. Bye-bye.